Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me and allowing me to continue to be your daily advocate. If you're new here or you're not subscribed for any reason, please do me a huge favor and hit the subscribe button. Thank you to all of you who have been watching and following me for so long. It truly means a lot, and I'm glad that I can be this person.
A lot of crazy news for today's video. Grab your popcorn and let's start. So, Gator traders tweet out XRP XLM, the two coins, right? Remember that. From the latest IMF document, all those trolls that doubted it being a stable coin, they will both be stable coins. The question is at what price? My belief is XRP is gold and XLM is silver on the blockchain. Again, gold, silver, and then copper. Stable coins for cross-border payments. Now listen very carefully. Stablecoin refers to a class of digital currencies that are relatively stable in terms of their price. Stablecoins offer instantaneous processing and security of payments, as many cryptocurrencies do. They also offer stability with respect to their parity against fiat currencies. Two digital currencies that fall into this category are RippleNet's native digital currency, Ripple XRP, guys, and Stellar Networks' native cryptocurrency, the Stellar Lumen XLM. Both Ripple and Stellar enable faster and more efficient cross-border payments relative to corresponding banking. However, they differ in that the former aims at improving cross-border settlement between international banks, whereas the latter aims at providing low-cost cross-border payment financial services to end users and the unbanked population. So they basically do state, guys, stablecoins, right? The two coins, XRP and XLM. But at what price will that be? 4 or 5 digits? You guys can go ahead and comment down below. But next tweet comes from James K. Now look at this, guys. The SEC has filed a motion for extension of time until March 18th, 2022. Isn't that insane? More extensions. Ripple will then file its reply to the SEC by March 24th, 2022. If you go down here, Ripple wisely is picking its battles. The SEC's motion for extension of the time has been granted. SEC's asking for 2 days of extension feels a little petty, but it's cool. They know they are losing, right? It's hilarious what they're doing, guys. It's hilarious that they're trying to delay as much as they can because the world doesn't seem to be ready, or does it? We see here from the Crypto Goonie, Big Brad on Bloomberg today. XRP the standard. Again, guys, this is how we know things are heating up. Listen very carefully. Isn't it insane? Brad Garlinghouse is going to different news sources, right? Listen.
Let's stick with sort of get deeper into this conversation with Ripple CEO himself, Brad Garlinghouse. Brad, good to have you back here on the show. You called this a victory in your battle against the SEC. What does it mean for you and also the broader crypto industry?
Yeah, I do think I'll start there, really. I think it is a victory not just for Ripple, the company, but also the whole crypto industry, because the SEC, I think, has consistently tried to expand their reach and their control over the crypto industry, which was with Ripple, but in other cases. And to have the executive order, as Janali was talking about, the executive order came out and really said to all agencies, hey, we need to be coordinated. If we want the United States to be competitive in this key technology platform, we need to not have one group behaving one way and another group behaving another.
What do you make of the very prominent role that crypto is playing in the war on Ukraine? And also, let's stick with that.
There we go. Now there are more parts to this, but basically, the industry keeping eye open on Ripple, right? Everyone's looking at what's going to take place with Ripple and XRP, guys. Judge rules in favor of Ripple. Guys, it's already a done deal at the end of the day. Do people not see? Perhaps not. From Zero Hedge, Russian minister says we are working on digital one world, one currency for trade. Isn't that interesting? About the NWO, we have heard before. One world, one currency, huh? I've heard that multiple times before in the past few years, and it seems like that's absolutely insane that this came out last month, but still. But remember, does it connect to XRP? Simple goal of making XRP the world's reserve digital currency, right? Again, a lot of connections from XRP, Crypto Quebec, gold-backed XRP, XRP ESDR, and world currency. Wasn't that the plan all along? SIPs launched in 2015, like nobody saw this coming. Banning Russia from SWIFT would drive it closer to China. Again, China, guys. You guys know. International payment system from China, right? And remember, we have heard before that Ripple equal China. Maybe something to do with China inbound, guys. Now just be prepared for that. But first, we do have from Digital Asset Investor, Congress, pay attention. You have an SEC that is hindering US competitiveness in the world because it is captive to Wall Street, right? From extension, I believe this is why the SEC was not part of Joe Biden's executive crypto order. Interesting, the SEC is a tool for Wall Street incumbents, right? JP Morgan heavily involved. Listen very carefully from David Schwartz, guys. He tells you the proof in the pudding.
We have the technology to allow every financial institution on the planet to settle with every other financial institution in a compatible jurisdiction in any asset in seconds for less than a penny. Just think about this. Anyone who's made a payment knows that we're nowhere near that today. But imagine every financial institution settling with every other financial institution in seconds for less than a penny, any asset. That's fundamentally transformative. We have the technology to do it. Now we just need to figure out how to drive the adoption. And of course, there's all the challenges with there's incumbents, there's regulation, there's inertia. You know, there's the big players who are really trying to defend. You know, if you're one of the largest banks in the world, you want to push pause or stop on technology because you're in the lead. So of course, like you say you love technology, but obviously you wish you could stop it. So. All those challenges.
And if you mentioned Jamie Dimon, so let's bring it back to Jamie and JP Morgan. What do you think is going to be the thing that they will have to change the most or lose market share and somebody else is going to do better, faster, serve their clients better than JP Morgan or Goldman Sachs?
You can just hear the bankers panicking right now.
But
feel the panic in their voices. But here's what always happens. The first thing that happens is they try to go, oh, it's nothing, and they did that. I mean, that's with every new industry, every new technology comes along. The powers that be, the incumbents, the status quo, all say it's nothing. Don't ignore the man behind the curtain. This is nothing. And then all of a sudden it's too big to get in there. They're going, oh my God, I got to face this thing. And then they all line up and they wrap their arms together and they say, we're not letting this happen. And then it keeps going. And then they say, okay, well, let's sue them. Or let's go get the government.
There's another thing they do. They adopt the technology. I think.
No, that's at the end.
They will adopt this technology.
No, this is the last thing they do. No, it's after the press planning. They plant the press stories. They put out lawsuits. They create as much of a fuss as possible. They try to get their government friends involved. And then they go, oh God, this thing's happening. And then they go, okay, what are we going to do? How do we get it? So then they either make or buy.
And then they adopt the technology. Oh, that's at the end. Guys, this is how we know this whole thing is a absolute S show, right? It's absolutely insane. They plan out the press, they plan out the articles, they plan out everything. And then at the end, they give in and adopt the technology. Wow. As it comes from XP Venture, I swear Ripple could announce a settlement that includes Clarity, and I'm still not sure that XRP would go on a run. You would think after yesterday's news we would have pumped to over $1, but nope, not this stubborn little coin. Good thing I know it's the standard. Again, it's very simple. It's because it's heavily suppressed. Why? Because the Ripple suppression team has it unlocked, guys, right? They basically see the chart. Oh, it's moving. We gotta push it back down. Obviously, that's just a theory, but still, guys, every time it pumps, guess what happens? Magically, it dumps back down. Why? Because the world isn't just yet ready, right? Bitcoin is still up on the horizon, going up and up and up. First, I'm thinking regulations come in, which will take out Bitcoin, Ethereum possibly, and then XRP goes to #1 place. Utility comes on, rate goes live, and then the whole world just connects together.
So enjoy your day, everybody. I'm always here for you. Leave any comments or questions below, and be sure to subscribe. But thanks, everybody. I really appreciate you. Enjoy your day, and I always have your back. So thanks so much, everybody.